We had the mini comic book wave go up for pre-order this morning from Marvel Legends. And that mini comic book wave, as demonstrated from that last Marvel Legends fan stream, was Miles Morales, Iron Man. God, I'm blanking on his name. Why do I keep forgetting his name? The Dakin Wolverine, which is that weird Wolverine with the underclaw. Adam Warlock, Banshee. Who else? Rom. Okay, that's the name of the robot. Rom. So you had a grand total of about 6 figures. And yeah, I mean, it is an interesting concept, but make no mistake, out of all of them, the only one that kind of slightly piqued my interest was that Miles Morales Spider-Man, because I got to check it out on the stream, or I got to check it out on the channel. I did put down a pre-order for it at Amazon because I could always cancel, or if I need to return it, or if I need to do something, and I'll also do it via pickup. But they are also available on Big Bad Toy Store. And they're actually still currently available, no sellouts, from what I can tell. So those went up for pre-order this morning. But along with that, it looks like our Marvel Legends timetable is starting to get closer and closer to a very close release. Let me, it's getting a little tight-knit, if you will. Now that we know Marvel Legends 1977 is set for pre-order in March, seems likely it's going to be during the Walmart Collector Con. So not only has McFarlane got plans for the Collector Con, but it looks like that's also where we're going to get our 77 TV show Spider-Man going up for pre-order as a Walmart exclusive. And as he noted that, or as Paternia noted, last year's was March 14th through the 15th, with teases starting at the end of February. So it looks like this year we're probably going to be getting something along the same lines. But, this is one of the things to look out for going through in March. And then somewhere, okay, it was down here. So we got our mini comic book wave out of the way. That had one of the Spidey figures that piqued my interest in that last Marvel Legends fan stream. Obviously, the number one big reveal that had me and a lot of people in the community stoked, intrigued, but also very skeptical, maybe even enraged, is that Maximum Spidey. I know we're starting to reach levels of saturation talking about this figure, but hopefully that will soon come to an end, because it looks like that Maximum Series Spidey will go up for pre-order next Thursday, February 13th, around 1300 ET, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 a.m. So at 9 a.m. next Thursday, we're going to get that Big Bad Toy Store exclusive McFarlane Toys Year 2 Batman. And then likely an hour later, we're going to get that Maximum Spidey. And that's going up for pre-order February 13th. So February 13th, a lot of these toy companies are going to start splicing open your wallets. So you're not going to have enough for your girl or your guy or your spouse or your partner the next day. You better make sure you got a backup plan for Valentine's Day, because it looks like it's going down that Thursday morning. Granted, like I said, for example, that McFarlane Toys exclusive at Big Bad Toy Store, it's Big Bad Toy Store. Unless they ask for a non-refundable deposit, which would be awfully scummy, because I can't imagine that figure being more than like $50. Generally, they don't ask for non-refundable deposits unless the figure's like over 100 or something like that. They shouldn't charge right away, so we should be good on that one. But then the Marvel Legends one is the one that might be, and we still have yet to figure out what the actual pricing of that will be, which has been a point of contention on the video that did I make a separate? Yeah, I did. I made a separate video about it. And along with that, the topic that we talked about last week with that potential price leak, the comment section, it's just going, I get like a comment, I think I want to say every 10-15 minutes, talking about what would be a make or break deal for you guys on that Maximum Spidey. So far, from the reception that I've gotten, everyone is almost in agreement that 45 is the cap. 40 is preferred, but 45 is pushing it, and they'll still do it, but that's it. Once we get into 50, a lot of people are bowing out. Now we'll see how many of those people will actually speak with their wallets when those pre-orders go live next Thursday. I'll keep you guys posted of what happens with me. But it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out, because I think somebody else in a separate YouTube video even mentioned that Marvel Legends, you could almost categorize it as a conspiracy theory, but it's a pretty easy to buy conspiracy theory, which is that right now those people at Marvel Legends, mainly the executives, so I'm not, Dan, Ryan, and Dwight, I think they're kind of off the hook for this one, but people are speculating that the reason for why there's no price is because they're actually watching content creators talking about this so that they can then gauge how much to price it for. And if people are, posting in the comments saying, I'll do 40, 45, and that's it, then maybe in a few days they'll be like, okay, $45, here it is. Would they actually be doing that? Are we determining the price? That is actually pretty intriguing. What do you guys think? Maurice Phillip, welcome to the stream. Because it is rather interesting that we're going this long without a legitimate price listing or price. They just keep saying pre-orders going live, pre-orders going live. Especially with such a unique, or relatively unique, iteration of a brand new wave or a brand new line, whatever the case may be. With the mini comics, they have the same card style and the same kind of accessories bundled in. Very reminiscent of almost every Marvel Legends that is out there, and that's why automatically we thought $25, and therefore the Marvel Legends that went up this morning are $25. The deluxe Electro from No Way Home was labeled as a deluxe, and those deluxes always go between 35 and 40. It ended up being 35. But this Maximum series is like, okay, is it like the deluxe? Is this its own thing? They're being very hush-hush, very tiptoe about it. So, but we're led to believe that we're only a week away from pre-orders going live, and yet still no price. Could it be possible that they're gauging the audience? They're playing chicken with us to see what we say in the comments will dictate how much we're willing to spend. And again, the overall consensus is that 45 is the cap. 50 people are saying, no, we'll wait. And then 60 people are legit laughing and saying, I'd rather get a Mayfix. Which makes, from a monetarily standpoint, it makes sense. But at the same time, how many people are actually going to speak with their wallets on that front?